we go. All right. So now, again, I'm pretty confident that we're pretty good here, but let's just go slow. All right, Nora, I'm going to ask you to start. But Nora, remember, I want you to slow down, okay? Because you're helping the class. We're not in a hurry.
A 12-foot adult elephant casts a 4.8-foot shadow. A baby elephant casts a 2-foot shadow. How tall is a baby elephant?
Again, simple, simple. Thank you. That was perfect. All right, now make me a proportion, please.
So I could say 12 over 4.8.
All right, everybody stop there. 12. No, stop. You did it correct. I'm not correcting you. 12 over 4.8. The only thing I want you to do is I want you to label what the 12 is, and I want you to label what the 4.8 is. 12 represents what, Nora?
12 represents the how tall the adult elephant.
Right. This is the elephant, and the 4.8 is the what?
The shadow.
The shadow. Now you don't have to spell it, but you have to label it properly. Now, in order to do the proportion, the other side has to be true.
It equals 2 over put F.
I'm not, so what is it now? And don't be in a hurry. That's your problem.
It's a 2-foot baby elephant, so you put 2 over X. Sorry, 2-foot baby elephant. Yeah, it says, oh wait, no, 2-foot shadow. I'm sorry.
It's Nora,
X
everything
over
is,
2.
there you go.
X over 2.
X over 2. All right, I'm happy with that. Now, again, I'm trying to explain the significance of writing the letters down, right? So you're not guessing the proportion, right? Everybody okay with that?
No,
And now, what?
I just don't get it. I thought it would be, you put the shadow with the shadow and you put the.
You can do that, buddy. You don't totally can do that. So let's see what he said. He said, watch, please. And I'm glad you asked. Okay. So I have 4.8 shadow over 2 shadow. Do you agree with that? 4.8 goes with the big elephant. 12 over X. Guess what? Same answer. You're going to get the same answer. So cross multiply, divide. Tell me what the answer is.
So I did 12 times 2 equals 24, and that divided by 4.8 equals 5, and X equals 5.
5.
Yes.
All right. So the baby, how tall is the baby elephant? 5 feet tall. 5 feet. Like I said, guys, I just don't think it's that bad. Everybody good? All right. Wilson, read me the next one.
If a 12-meter tall airplane hangar casts an 18-meter shadow at the same time part jet casts a 6-meter shadow, how tall is the jet? I put 12 over 18.
Hold on a second. So I'm going with you. 12 over 18. 12 is the what?
The airplane hangar.
The hanger. And 18 is the shadow.
And I put X over 6.
X over 6. Perfect. Now, you don't need to think too much about this, right?
Yeah, then I multiplied 12 times 6, and that's 72, and divided, and that's 4.
Yes. And I just want everybody to put 4 what?
Meters.
Yeah, 4 meters.
4 meters. Now, do you agree we could have said divide by 3, divide by 3?
Yeah.
Just as a thing to be good with numbers. To be good with numbers, I want you to see the relationship. Yes, ma'am.
To be able to divide, is the one like 6 has to go into 12 and 18?
No. So what I want you to do, think about this. That's a very good question. Listen to what I'm erasing this right here. So I went from 18 to 6. What did I do?
6 times 3.
Yes, or you could say 18 divided by 3. Because I'm going this direction, right? I'm getting smaller.
Yeah.
So I have to divide. Right now, what you're saying is, okay, I knew 6 times 3 was 18, right? But I'm trying to make sure you don't accidentally multiply by 3, right?
Yeah.
You're dividing by 3, right? So that's how I knew it was 4 meters.
Okay, so the bottom just have to be.
Yes, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to say, hey, how did I get that to be equal?
Got it.
All right. So let's try the next one. Well, are you worried about setting it up exactly the way I'm setting it up?
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. I thought you put
But-
the shadow, the meter shadow with.
You can,
But I got a different.
what'd you get?
36.
So tell me your proportion.
6/18 and then 12.
No. You should have said 6/18 is X over 12, not 12 over X. Because why? Because the 18 goes with the 6, right?
Yeah,
You see your mistake, right?
yeah.
All right, thank you. Wow, much better day. Thank you. Okay, easy. Mackenzie, help me with number 3.
So I put 160 over 64.
All right, so let me double check this. Suppose a Ferris, no, just go ahead and read it for me. I can,
Suppose a Ferris wheel is 160 feet high and casts a shadow that is 64 feet long.
so right off the bat, we're just gonna write
160 over 64.
160 over 64, and this is the Ferris wheel, and this is the shadow, right? Okay, continue on.
At the same time, take a booth next to the Ferris wheel, cast a shadow that is 2.8 feet long. What is the height of it? So I put equals X over 20.
Yep, that's exactly right. X over 2.8. All right, now remember what I'm saying. I really don't, I want you to write the proportion, right? Can you write a different proportion? The importance is that you get the same answer. Nora,
Like on the test, when we put like the proportion, do we have to put the F over S or like in that one?
if you get it right, I don't care.
Okay.
But if you get it wrong and I can find why you made a mistake, I might be able to, you with me? But if you just have a wrong answer, I can't do anything for you. I am going to say, write the proportion. All right, writing the proportion is the most important thing. So Mackenzie, what was the answer? And I'll let you guys ask in a second.
X equals 7.
Yeah, I got that.
Is that right? X equals, anybody else get 7 feet? Okay, tell me, Mikey.
Oh, we didn't have calculators on the test.
No, Mike.
Of course. The calculators are for us to use, yes. All right. Because the numbers aren't as easy this time. They're bigger numbers, they're decimals. You know, I want you to practice setting up the proportions. Okay, next, number 4. Keep it up, Maggie.
So I did 27 over 72.
Hold on a second. 27 over 72. And what's 27 and what's 72?
27 is the shadow. I meant, no, 27 is the height of the building,
Yep.
and then 72 is the shadow.
Shh. Come on, I don't want people helping. I want you to read it to me again, man.
Oh, that's the height of the other building?
Yeah, see, that's how they try to trick you by just writing it in different orders.
Yeah.
You with me? So what we want to do is, if you don't mind, I'm just going to start from scratch. Okay, so you have 2 buildings, correct? So in my opinion, I used to just literally do this for my proportions. This is what I used to do. All right, I just write the fraction bar equal fraction bar and then wrote this right here is 72. A building casts a shadow that is how big?
72 feet.
Now, where do you want to put that?
Under.
Underneath. Okay, so I'm okay with that. 72 feet like this, right?
Mhm.
Now, I'm going to put right next to it, that's the shadow, right? Do we have how big that building is?
No.
No, so that's automatically the what?
X.
Yes. Now I'm happy. Okay, so now,
And then 27 over 4.5.
yes, there you go, kiddo. 27 over 4.5. Now, what I'm trying to make sure everybody has understanding is you just have to read carefully. Am I right? Reading carefully. Don't just put down my answer. Everybody's doing it on their own. All right. Yes.
Why can't it be 72 over 27 equals 4.5 of that?
Because you did the same mistake she did. So I want you to read it to me.
The building casts a shadow that is 72 feet long.
So how big is the shadow, or how big is the building? Do we know?
No.
That's why it's what? You see what I'm saying? So again, You see, that's why I'm telling you, they word things tricky and you just have to be careful with the reading. If you're careful with the reading, it's easy to set up the proportion. That's why I used to write the 2 fraction bars and an equal and just be real careful. So Maggie, what is the answer to this?
432 feet.
432 feet. Anybody else get 432? And did you still get 432? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. You understand me now, right? As long as you put shadow with the shadow or building with building, but you can't interchange like a mistake that was made here. We put 27 with 72. Does 27 go with the 72? No. So you can't do that. All right. You. Silo. You know what a silo is? It's like those things that when you're driving through and you see it holds grain or it holds water or it holds whatever. Storage. Silo.
A silo casts a shadow that's 99 feet long.
Wait a minute. So how big's the silo? Do we know? Are you sure?
Oh, no.
What does it say? What is the 99 feet?
It's like one,
Right. But what is it for? Is it for the silo? Is it for the? Exactly. Exactly. So do we know how big the silo is? So that's going to be what? What are we going to represent with that height? Since we don't know it.
I don't know.
If we don't know it, what letter do we use? Yeah, X. Or I mean, it can be S, but I don't like writing S. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to tell you, you read this and it started talking about a silo, right? Did it say how big the silo was? So if it doesn't say how big something is, you're just going to mark what? X. That is correct. And then underneath it, you said 99. Now, before I go any, I would say, well, this is the silo and this is the shadow. They're both S's, which is annoying.
And then next to this silo is an 18-foot tall barn. So 18 would go on the bottom. I mean, on the top.
On the top, right?
And then 13.5 on the bottom.
Why would that be on the bottom?
Because it's the shadow.
Yes, because it's the shadow. 13.5.
And then I had it wrote down.
Use your calculator.
But then 99 times 18.
Yes,
And I divided that by 13.
you are awesome, buddy. That's exactly 132. 132 feet. Is that correct? Anybody else get that? Okay, so everybody cross, multiply, divide for me. No, I'm going right around. All right, I'm going right around. Max is up. Unless Aiden has a question.
No, fine.
Okay, thank you. All right, number 6. Here we go. Read.
In New Salem, North Dakota, there's a 38-foot tall statue of a town named Salem. Now suppose the statue shadow is 57 feet long and a 3.5 foot representing next to the statue. How long would the child's statue be?
Okay, I want you to set this up for me.
So you do 38
Okay,
over 57 equal to 3.5 over X.
so this is the height and this is the shadow.
Yeah.
All right, that's excellent. All right, so go ahead, tell me.
So 38X is equal to, okay, so you got 57 by 3.5.
Oh, I get it.
Get 199.5
And then,
and divide that by 38 to get 5.25 feet.
did anybody else get 5.25 feet? All right. All right, I'm happy with that. Okay. Now, read.
The triangles below are similar. Top line is Clinton from Willie's is I did 5.5 from 20.
Hold up. Shh.
And then I did 48 over X.
Wait. Okay, so now listen to what you did. All right, highlight the 5.5.
Oh, 8 over 48. I mean, X over 48.
Yes, girl. That is correct. Do you see that now, right?
Yeah, X is bigger than 8.
Well, you can say that, but also you can look at that red, if I'm not mistaken, I would want you to say is, that's the hypotenuse, right? Which is the big side of the right triangle, or its opposite. And 20 goes with 48. Now, that was kind of hard to see if you didn't see that, so I don't mind you asking me.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah, me either. You just turn it around.
Yeah, she made an interesting point right there. She just said, turn around. And let me show you what she means. Now, and again, I always tell kids, I understand I'm not as visual, right? So I always thought this was a little bit harder. So what I want to do now is I'm going to highlight just this piece of the triangle. Just a second. So there's that triangle. Right, does everybody see that? Now I'm going to come over here, and if I rotate it like this, now you should be able to see, right? This was the 20, and that's the 5.5. So now I'm asking you, do you see why the 20 goes with 48 and the 5.5 goes with X,
No.
Yeah.
right?
I don't see.
Well, I'm trying to show you, see this light right here, buddy? This is the right angle, right? This is the right angle. 5.5 is the long side here of the triangle. Or you can say it's opposite the 90-degree angle. This is opposite the 90-degree angle, so that has to go with the 5.5. You see it now, right?
Yeah.
And then this piece right here goes with the 20. Does that make sense to you now?
Could you also do like, since I do 5.5 and 20, since 5.5 is bigger, you put X on top since it's
Yeah, you definitely can say that. I like what she just said. All right, I like what you just said. All right. 5.5 is longer. That really doesn't make any sense, though. Yeah, I don't like that because it's not proportion correct. Maybe they were just trying to see if you were paying attention or something. All right, so cross multiply divide for me. What did you?
13.5 minus
X. Anybody else get 13.5?
No, I got 13.2. Yeah.
So do that again. Do it again. 5.5 times 48. And then divide by 20. Did you see it?
Yeah.
All right. So 13.2 miles. And they want how far from Clayton to Wow. Yes. All right. So I'm pretty good with that. All right, Lila, tell me, kiddo.
Familiar with it.
Yeah.
The triangle is lower similar. What is the distance between the shape of the middle?
Okay, so I'm gonna see who gets this right. All right, set us up for me, please. Shh, shh, shh.
So would you do 12 over 15?
I like that a lot. 12 over 15 equals
X over 52?
X over 52.5. I like that a lot. Shh, 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 shh. Cross multiply divide.
Oh, 42.
You got exactly 42? So what's the answer? Did you?
I got 42.
Everybody cross multiply 12 times 52.5 and then divided by 15.
42.
Is it 42?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah. Okay, so now 42 yards. Now, can you tell me the final answer, please? What did you get? I'm hinting to you that 42 is not correct.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't get to.
What did you get?
I have to go back to it. 'Cause I did.
No, no, no. This 42 is correct. It's just not the right answer. What is it, Aiden?
Is it 30?
Oh, I know.
Maggie?
You do 40, it asks what like the distance between the two are. So then you do 42 minus 12. And you get 30.
Wait a minute. It's asking this distance. Uh-oh. It's asking this distance.
Yeah, you need to-
Yeah, you do 40 minutes.
You do 42 plus 10. If
42.
you're adding on that,
Yeah.
just do 42 plus 12.
Isn't that annoying? That's super annoying. All right. That's why I'm saying you got to read carefully. So again, our answer, not 42 yards. You are correct. This is 42 yards, but that's not what they asked. That's why this question is annoying, and that's on the test. All right. So you have to make sure that you read that carefully. So we know that it's 54 yards. Yes, sir.
Why would it not be like, why is it?
Why would
12?
it not be? Why don't you just ask me without the knots?
Wow, why would it be 12 over 15? 'Cause I thought,
So what did you think?
since the mini triangle, the back of it is 12 and it says State Park on the big one, there's nothing back there. So why couldn't it be,
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to show you this right here. If I draw this from here to here, please, think about this from here to here. Right?
Yeah.
The yellow is related and the purple is related. So that's why 15 is to 52.5. You see what I'm saying? Right? Everybody good with this? All right, which brings me to Sophia, number 9.
The triangles below are similar with the value of x.
What are you thinking?
So I did x over 189. And then 36 over 45.
Yay, that's correct.
And then I got x is 151.2 yards.
Anybody else get 151.2 yards? Yes, ma'am.
So I was thinking x over 89.
What did you want to do?
189 over x.
You can do that, and then you'd have what? If you did 189 over x, it would be what? No. What is your other fraction?
Oh, I was thinking 189 over x equals 36 over 45.
Do you look right here? I'm going to highlight something. 189 is between the 1 and the 2. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why it would be 45 over 36.
Okay.
Right? Because the 36 is the slant, and that's part of that.
So there's like 2 lines between the one.
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
bottom?
that's right.
Okay.
Well, because look, this is the top and the bottom of the triangle are the same. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
They can make it trickier though, so don't, it's not always an always thing. You're always just looking to see if your eyes can see what goes with what. Okay, so that brings me to Mikey, you're up. Ooh,
Okay, so, because that's a AGDF and AC.
mhm.
So the distance is just CD.
Yes, that's what we're looking for, this distance.
Okay, so 27 over 45.
27 over 45. Now, again, I'm gonna put an X for the distance,
Equals x over 37.
X over 36. I like that.
So just cross multiply.
Cross multiply, divide.
To 21.16.
Anybody else get 21.16?
Six.
I got 21.6.
21.6.
All right, we'll go with that. 27 times 36 divided by 45. Yes, sir.
How did you get 27 or 45?
Well, what we did was we just noticed that this slant had to be to this slant. So that's why we did 27 to 45. Yeah. That's how I looked at it. Okay, number 11.
The triangles below are similar. How far away is Dora's house from Michaela's house? All right, so then Dora's and Michaela's Tran's house. Sorry. So I believe,
Tran is a common name.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna get back on. So-
Go.
So 4.8 miles. Yes, so we're measuring out how far our door is from the Keto's house. So let's do 4.8 over 3.2. And then equals, let me think for a second. X over 2.8.
Yep.
Then we just cross multiply. And one cross multiplies at 3.44, and we divide it by 3.2.
Wait a minute. 4.8 times 2.8 divided by 3.2.
Yeah, right, that's cross multiply, we cross multiply the divide.
Yeah.
And then. Wait, one second. I'm the whole page wrong. 4.8 times 2.8, 17.44 divided by 3.2. And then, sorry, 4.2.
Anybody else get 4.2?
42.
Well, is it 42 or 4.2?
4.2.
I think it's 4.2.
It's 4.2.
But
Oh. Is it, because how far is it from Michael's house?
that's right. So the final answer is what?
I guess we got that. Wait, no,
Yes, this was 4.2. So,
oh, they're gonna add 2.8.
right, 4.2 plus 2.8.
Then we get 7.
That is correct. 7 miles. Yes, ma'am.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna understand what?
What? So I know 4.8 is like from Jen to Cam. And then.
No, 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 no. No, it's from here to here. That's why you're not seeing it.
That, okay. And so then 3.2.
You see it now?
Oh, so you were just trying to find out what the, oh, I guess.
Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have a question? Okay, Aiden, you're up 12.
I thought it was.
I'm gonna let Aiden go. What are you thinking? Well, look at a triangle with both sides given. What triangle has both sides given?
DEV,
So what are the two sides given?
40 and 16.
Right, so I'm just gonna put 40 and 16 down. Now 40 is from what? B to D, right? So B to D corresponds to what?
Each A
Yes, so we don't know that, so that's X.
over 24.
Yeah, there you go. That's all.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand how you get the, like, finding out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like completely understand, but I really don't.
Okay, so I think he said the same thing, so I'm trying to show you. So what I used to do, and I'm just telling you how I think it's easy, just give me a second, I'll show you, I promise, look up, is I just found two sides of one triangle,
Oh.
and I just made that a fraction.
Could you do 24 over 62?
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
right, but I'm saying I always just go to two sides of the triangle that I know. The two sides that I know are what? 16 and what? 40. So we wrote that down, 40 and 16. Now, 40 is the diagonal. Do you agree? So that's why AB has to go with BD. And AC, because it's vertical, has to go with ED. So that's how I knew, or that's how he knew that 40 over 16 was equal to X over 24. Does anybody else have, is that okay?
Yeah, I did X over 40.
And here we go. Someone else just said I did X over 40 and that equals to, and you are correct. Yeah. All right, so cross multiply divide, Aiden, what do we get? X equals 60. All right. Yes, sir.
So could we do 16 over 24 and then 40?
Yes, yes, yes. There you go. 16 over 24 equals 40 over X. I'm happy with that. Okay. All right, you got to do 13. And then Holland, you're going to be next. So go ahead. Tell me this.
18 over 49.5.
18 over 49.5 equals.
12 and then X.
Yes. Very nice. Very, very good, buddy.
Then it is 33.
Anybody else get 33?
Yeah.
And of course, we'd say 33 feet. Yeah, that's right. There's different ways to set them up, all right, depending upon how you like to set them up. Okay, Holland, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, you tell me about this one.
So could you do 12 over 84 and then
12 over what?
84
So in order for
or
that,
48?
12 over 48, that is correct, equals,
8x over 84.
that is correct, X over 84. All right, so what is X?
I got 21.
Yeah, I got 21 miles. Is that the correct answer, though?
No.
So what's the correct answer?
I don't know.
Well, that's this distance right here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But we
Oh,
want,
so you have to add 84.
yeah, you knew that. So what's the final answer?
105.
That's correct. 105 miles. All right, anybody have any issues with that? Anybody have any issues? Okay, so what I want to do now is 15, 16, 17, 18, 3 more problems. No, 4. All right, that's your homework. Four problems. Get it done right now. All right. I want everybody to try it on your own. So I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay, Holland?
Okay.
All right. Get those last 4 problems done for me. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, kiddo.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
You too.